Should leaf-picking jade be dormant? How to sleep? And before dormancy, use fertilizer without watering to grow roots. I'm going to talk about it today. There are 2 ways to pick leaf jade. First, the surface of this basin soil is relatively dry now. I haven't watered it in a long time. Just let it control the water directly. Don't give water once. Let this leaf slowly wither. After that, the ball is placed in this basin of soil. Do not water during this period. Put it in a constant temperature place. The temperature should not be too high or too low. After 10 degrees, you will wait until the weather is warm next spring. You can turn it out and replant it if you want. You can water it directly like this. But basically, it's better to dig it out and replant it. This is a more convenient hibernation method. The second way is to dig out its bulbs. Cut off the leaves directly on this one, then soil. Clean this bulb out after cleaning up. Also, put it in a dry and constant temperature place. Do not lower than 10 degrees. Don't get too hot, just leave it like that. Under normal circumstances, it will be no problem to leave it for the winter. And then you wait until it's warm next spring. Just plant the bulbs again. Everyone try to control the water in advance when seeding the balls. I have no water control. This bulb is more brittle. Like now, break off this little ball. It all grew up with the big ball. This is a very large ball of leaf fish. The one next to it. All are connected to the main body. After the ball controls the water, it is easier for you to remove the soil. It's a ball. It doesn't break off easily. Then there is whether this colorful leaf jade should be dormant. If there is no heating in the south, low temperature in winter, that is, don't let it sleep. It won't be long either. It will be in very poor condition. Can't guarantee its temperature. You don't let it sleep. All its leaves will dry up. Well, it has to sleep, but with heating in the north. Basically, the room temperature of the building is above 25 degrees. In this case, as long as you don't want it to sleep. Your colored leaf jade doesn't need to sleep. Good temperature and light. It's just like the normal growth period. It will always be low. My colorful leaf jade is dormant. It's because my house has heating. In winter, it is generally between 18 and 20 degrees. It's even around 15 degrees when it's cold. I had to put it to sleep. I took off the soil to save space. And this leaf-picking jade before going dormant. Raise the ball without giving water or fertilizer. It's all dormant. No need to fertilize water anymore. What you need to do at this time is to control water and fertilizer. You can keep the ball at this time. It's cramming. The ball of cayenne jade is when you usually maintain it. Good water and fertilizer. Good light. It grows in leaves. Its ball will get bigger and bigger. Not that you put it to sleep this year. It will grow better next year. Making it grow well is based on you having good light. On the basis of sufficient water and fertilizer. The foundation is done. Its ball will get bigger and bigger. The leaves are getting bigger. They complement each other. Any other method is just icing on the cake, not the main role. The ball came out just like me. Put it in a small basin. Just find a constant temperature and dry place to put it. This is the seed ball I dragged out of the last video. Conservation of sea areas. Today's protagonist is the Emperor's Shield Sea. What about the conservation of sea areas? Pretty much the same. Almost the same. But this Imperial Shield Sea, its hardiness, much stronger than other seas. Other seas are below 15 degrees. Should be dormant. But the waters of the Imperial Shield, it is not below 10 degrees for a long time. It can survive the winter normally under any circumstances, and it doesn't sleep. It just stops growing. Its leaves are also very beautiful. It has the same velvet feel as the swamp, and it reflects light on this blade. With the veins backlit, it's glowy, very beautiful. And its color if it grows up. The color is dark green. Mine looks pretty big, but for normal bamboo forests in the Imperial Sea area, it's a little kalami. First, let's talk about light. I say that again. Everything grows by the sun. No plant likes shade. Only say it is shade resistant. You can see this Emperor's Shield. It's all growing in one direction. This is the result of indoor polarizing maintenance. That's it. All the leaves. It will grow in the direction of the light source. So under the normal maintenance of our family, try to give it as much light as possible. Only when the temperature is above 30 degrees. It needs to be protected from light. It is dark maintenance. You need to give it bright, scattered light. In other seasons, direct sunlight is completely possible. The second is soil. I haven't changed this when I came from the original basin. Its original basin is pure peat soil, but under the condition of our family maintenance, ventilation is poor. Try to use large particles of peat soil, so when we water, it's very manageable. You can also avoid a large part of the cause of plants. This soil is rotten because of its water accumulation. There are also many novice plant friends. He doesn't know when the plant should be watered. In fact, for taro, my basin is now in the condition of basin soil, the ideal state. It's not overly moist. It's not too dry. The soil remains slightly moist. This is the favorite state of arum. Wait for it. The surface of the basin soil has some dry conditions. Just water it again. There is no plant that is regularly watered. This watering is based on the season, ventilation condition. There is also the dryness and wetness of the basin soil to adjust at any time. And then fertilization. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium universal slow-release fertilizer. As base fertilizer, then there is the water-soluble fertilizer, based on nitrogen fertilizer, every 10 to 15 days. Give phosphorus fertilizer every other month or 2 months. If the temperature is lower than 20 degrees for a long time, it is necessary to reduce the number of fertilizers. If the temperature drops below 15 degrees for a long time, stop fertilizing and control watering. If the temperature is appropriate during the growing period, enough light with sufficient fertility. Region 10, it's growing very fast. The state is also gradually declining. This pot of colored leaf jade is maintained outdoors. Outdoor maintenance, our temperature is relatively low at night, so the state is getting worse and worse. There are many small leaves that have frozen to death. Like other colorful leaf jade, the little leaves have also frozen to death. This big leaf is still holding on strong, but holding him up is also staggering. The state is not as good as before. The colored leaf jade will go dormant when it is lower than 18 degrees. Hibernation, we can use 2 methods. The first way is to do nothing. When the temperature does not exceed 20 degrees during the day, just cut it off. Don't give it a drop of water after that. It's getting colder and colder. It's the jade head of the colored leaf jade. It's dormant. The leaves on it will slowly dry up, and you never water it. The soil will become very dry, slowly. Dry. So you don't have to touch this colorful leaf jade. Just put it in a ventilated environment. Just let it survive the winter naturally. Wait until the temperature is right next year. Just overplant it. The second way is to soil this colorful leaf jade. Collect all the taro. Be careful when collecting, because some taro are very small. Maybe you can't see it. The most important thing is when collecting. Some taro, it is connected together. Be careful. Don't break its bud point. My colored jade doesn't have any big taro, just this one, the biggest one. It's still a base. It was bred by cut bulbs. All bulbs are like this. It's all no complete. It's hateful. It's hateful. Pay attention when picking up the bulb. It's a leafy bud on this bulb. Don't break it from the bottom. Just let it dry up on its own. Take out the small taro and dry it in the dark. Just leave it in a place where the temperature is not lower than 10 degrees. Wait until the temperature is right next year. He looks at me as a turtle bamboo and a green swan. There are still some that are better raised in the sea area. Just ask me what kind of soil I use. I have sent a video for this purpose, but there are many new partners he doesn't know. So today, I will tell you again. The soil I used. Basically, all marine species and bamboo species can be used. This is peat. And this pine bark. I was tricked by profiteers for this pine bark. It's not decomposed. It's unripe. It tastes really good. Everyone must pay attention when buying. Buy that color that's unblack. The kind of pine bark that shatters with a pinch. That one is decomposed. Like me, the unripe one. You can use a small amount. If used in large quantities, it is not very good for the root system. This is a large particle of perlite. And then there's this green zeolite and volcanic rock. This green zeolite and volcanic rock can both play a transparent role. The role of water ventilation, and they weigh more. We can also reinforce the plants a little bit, because I grow flowers indoors. Ventilation is poor, and so they used large grains of perlite and pine bark. If we had better ventilation, you can do it with this little grain of perlite. The pine bark can be removed. You can also remove the pine bark without using it. Replace perlite with small particles, then add some volcanic stone. These are general purpose soils. Basically, you can raise any plant. If some flower friends raise more high-end flowers, more delicate, take this volcanic rock and chloride. You can also change it to a schematic diagram and things like that. There is no fixed ratio. If you grow plants, its root system is more afraid of waterlogging. Just increase this particulate matter a little more. If you keep this plant, it's less prone to waterlogging. And the demand for water is relatively high. Just add some peat soil. If the basin you use is more permeable and breathable, coarse particles can be less. If the basin you use is a porcelain basin, it's less breathable. This coarse particle is more. The proportion is according to your maintenance plans and your maintenance conditions. You can deploy it yourself. Another point is that there are many flower friends. He bought this 10 to 30 peat soil. I'll rub it fine when I get home. Grainy like this. There are also some large granules. We'll deliberately rub. Rub hard. Don't bother. The selling point of 10 to 30 peat soil is coarse particles. It's called a moss bag. It's rich in trace elements and a small amount of nutrients. If you want fine peat soil, you can directly buy the 0 to 6 or 0 to 10 kind. You don't need to rub that after you broke up. It's like coconut bread. There's another thing. If you want to buy this kind of bulk packaging, whether it is contracted nutrient soil or the same kind of peat soil, to buy by the liter. Don't buy by weight, because peat soil, if the water content is higher, it will weigh more. If there is less water content, it will be lighter. So try to press up.